random Catholic thoughts, list videos, and more for Bored Lady. What did St. Ignatius of Loyola say when he came face to face with the devil himself? If you know already, congratulations, you're a hero. Feel free to stop watching this and go back to funny cat videos. To everyone else, brace yourself. Here are 5 more brilliant Catholic comebacks / one-liners. Be sure to check out our first one-liners video, and be sure to stick around to the end of the video for our brand new question scenario opportunity. Mother Teresa, me neither. The story goes, a journalist encounters Mother Teresa washing a leper. The journalist goes, I wouldn't do that for $1 million. Mother Teresa goes, me neither. Number 1, this perfectly demonstrates that all of us, including you, are called to care for the least out of love of God and neighbor. Number 2, special thanks to Pablo Cuadras for commenting this one in the previous one-liners video. Padre Pio, kill us all. Towards the end of World War II, a group of American airmen had been trying to bomb the small Italian town of San Giovanni Rotondo to destroy enemy supplies that were stored there. The bombs would have severely damaged the town and possibly killed its inhabitants too. Whenever the airplanes got close, the face of a man appeared in the sky, floating there. Other times, the whole figure of the man would be there, just standing in the sky. Every bombing run failed, and the airmen blamed the flying monk. After the war, the airmen went to Our Lady of Grace Monastery in the town to meet the much-talked-about Padre Pio. According to one witness, the friar saw them and greeted them, all friendly and hospitable, without anger or bitterness or judgment, and simply said, "So you're the ones who wanted to kill us all." Ha! He didn't try to politely dance around the ugly facts. He didn't say, "You nearly killed us, but we forgive you." The Holy Spirit specifically crafted this message and its delivery so that Padre Pio acknowledges reality, but makes it absolutely clear that there are no hard feelings here. Not only are they forgiven, but they are welcome here. Now, identify the American airmen in your life. Perhaps they have never tried to bomb your house, but who are they? Oh, and do you know what happened next? The Americans knelt and received a blessing from the future saint. Ignatius of Loyola. Oh, it's just you. This one actually starts out like a horror movie, but ends as a comedy. One night, Ignatius was trying to sleep, but he kept hearing a lot of noise going on in the kitchen. So he grabs a lamp and heads to the kitchen, most likely assuming he would have to give a stern talking to a few novices who had a late-night craving. However, upon entering, he sees the devil himself. Ignatius is reported to have said something like, "Oh, it's just you, Satan. I'm going back to bed." While Satan and his minions are not to be underestimated or their existence denied, ultimately, they have lost. Special thanks to Carol Bidos for sharing this one on the previous one-liners video. Also, our most sincere apologies because we probably butchered that pronunciation. An angel, neither can you. There are several versions of this legend. At one point in his life, St. Augustine was contemplating the Trinity. His plan was to break it down and be able to explain it logically. One day, he's walking on the beach when he comes upon a child with a cup running from the water to a hole they had dug in the sand. Augustine goes up to the child, and their conversation goes something like this. "What are you doing?" "I'm trying to put the ocean into this hole." "You can't fit the whole ocean into that hole, and neither can you fit the mystery of the Trinity into your head." It's a very good thing the ocean was right there, because Augustine would have needed to apply some cold water to that sick burn. Boom! Anyway, the child then vanishes, and most stories will say that the child was actually an angel sent by the Lord to knock Augustine down a peg. You gotta admit, the reason the Trinity and so many other things are a mystery is because they can't be fully comprehended by humans. And you know what? That's okay. May God there. In France, in 1431, Joan of Arc was on trial by the English for a list of things, including heresy, witchcraft, cross-dressing, typical fun stuff. The court script reveals that when one of the judges asked Joan if she was in a state of grace, the maid of Joan replied, "If I am not, may God put me there. If I am, may God keep me there." Ladies, this, right here. A state of grace pleasing to God? Yes. Be in when death comes? Yes. So pray to be in it, and pray to stay in it. Special thanks to YouTube user srolf1 for this entry. Thomas Aquinas, so much straw. Not long before being called to heaven, the angelic doctor one night supposedly received an incredible revelation from the Lord. Afterwards, he told his secretary he could write no more. This is comparable to Bill Murray saying and meaning, "I will never say another joke." Thomas had been writing his whole life. This is a man whose writings made such an impact that they are still read today. A man who was blessed with a gift of intellect and wisdom that few before and maybe after could match. And so, seemingly out of nowhere, he's saying, "That's it. I'm done." His secretary is baffled and pleads with the man, but Thomas wouldn't do it. He said, "All that I have written appears to be as so much straw after the things that have been revealed to me." Powerful words. People have wondered for years what he meant. Our best guess is that he meant to say that all of his written theological works, as insightful as they can be, cannot compare to the true glory of the divine. All of our individual experiences here on earth of peace and joy pale in comparison with heaven. Do you know any one-liners? If so, leave a comment. Here are the winners of last video's question scenario. Congratulations, Aquasonic156 and Angela Simpson. And here is this video's question scenario. If all the saints got into a freestyle rap battle, who would win? Leave a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.